Hey, today we're going to talk more about food. You might be thinking I spend a lot of time talking about food, but it's really important. It actually fuels our bodies as well as our brain. And second to water, food is our lifeline. But today I want to talk specifically about macronutrients. Hi girls, Sally here from Bridalicious, health coach, exercise physiologist, sports nutrition advisor and makeup artist. Devoted to helping you look and feel great for your wedding without turning into Bradzilla. So one of the most important parts about your food are its macronutrients. Let's break it down. Macro means big, nutrients are what you get from your food. So macronutrients are the biggest part of your food fuel. So that's your protein, your carbohydrates, and your good fats. For now, we'll focus up on the first two, protein and fats. By learning more about your food, you'll be able to make smarter choices because you'll be educated about what actually goes into your body. Because after all, we are what we eat. Protein, one of my favorite macronutrients, is really important because its main role is to build and repair cells. Pretty important role considering our whole body is made up of cells. And protein really packs a punch when training because it speeds up the recovery of lean muscle tissue. Protein is fantastic for keeping you feeling fuller for longer since it takes longer for the body to break it down. Plus, it chemically sends a signal from your stomach to your brain to say that you're full. So aim to eat protein with every meal to keep you held over until the next one. And this will help you curb that habit of mindless snacking as well. Most people think meat when they think protein, but it's also found in nuts, seeds, legumes or beans, eggs, cottage cheese or yogurt. Here are some of my favourite snacks. One of my favourite is yogurt. I've got a coconut yogurt here, Black Swan, as well as some seeds, and I love to throw in some berries for flavour. In terms of portions, it's recommended that you eat 0.75 grams of protein per kilogram of your body weight. Or if you're fairly active, up to 2.5 grams per kilo of your body weight if you're muscle building. However, be aware that eating too much protein can still turn into fat if you're overdoing calories or you're not active enough, as protein actually has the same energy per gram as carbohydrates. You don't see many proteinophobes, but we see plenty of carbophobes. So now let's talk about fat. I want you to repeat after me. Fat will not make me fat. I'm serious. There are good fats that are essential for cellular function, and then there's the bad fats. Bad fats are generally solid at room temperature, so butter, animal lard and cheese, which is why they're in the eat less category. Now good fats are, you guessed it, liquid at room temperature. So things like olive oil, coconut oil, it's a bit of a cold day, so my coconut oil isn't liquid. Omega-3 or fish are really good for you. And do you know that archaeologists have actually determined that man began to advance with tools and hunting and have even found that their brain began to grow once he incorporated fish into his diet. So that's right, early man got his smarts from eating fish. Fat intake should equal 30% of your total calories, which equates to approximately 7 to 10 grams per kilo of body weight. Want a quick cheat sheet? When in the grocery store, look at your nutrition information panel and look on the 100-gram column. Shoot for items with less than 10 grams of fat per serve, and where possible, not essential, but where possible, over 10 grams of protein per 100 grams, because that'll aid in hunger control. So a really great example, checking out my Greek Swan yogurt, Black Swan yogurt. If we look at the protein, 7.4, pretty close to that 10 gram target. If we look at the fat, 5.6 grams, which is less than your 10 target, which is great. We'll talk about sugar in another episode. So if you're looking for more information or more detailed information, be sure to check out my blog, which details a little bit more about proteins and fat.